Gemma Arterton joins me now. Now, I watched this on my little iPad and I had a bad dream about it. I had a nightmare.
Good. That's what we want.
Your job is done.
We've succeeded.
Your job is done. It's a cracking story. It's a really, you know, when you say a zombie film, you kind of think, oh, well, we know what we're going to get here, but you really don't with this. You know, and when you see the cast, there's yourself, there's Glenn Close, you know, there's Paddy Constantine. It's a really top cast and a really interesting premise that you think about a lot.
Good. That's what we want when we go to the cinema. We don't always want everything to be handed out on a plate to us, do we?
Sure, exactly. How was it to work with Glenn Close?
Oh, fantastic. She's so warm and lovely and fun, and we got on so well. She's fantastic.
She's great. She's great. She just brings something to it, doesn't she? She's remarkable. You get to slap her as well.
I do get to slap her.
Quite hard.
And she gets to go, was that cathartic? I remember in that scene, we couldn't stop laughing, Glenn and I. No. We had to be really serious.
Do you know what I like about it, though? Everybody looks really tired and grubby, as you would. You know, none of you are glammed up, and because that wouldn't be real. You've kind of made a decision, though, to do this kind of movie, rather than, obviously, we saw you in Bond, of course, and that you're always going to be a Bond woman. That's going to be... But that's OK.
That's OK.
That's OK. That's fine.
It's absolutely OK.
It is. Now, look, tell me this. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but about Bond. Who do you think should be the next one, if there is a next one?
I've put a bet on someone, but I'm not going to... I literally have actually put a bet on, so I'm not going to say.
So don't say, because I think it should be Idris Elba. I just think they should just give him it. Just give it to him, because he would be... There he is, there. Any excuse to show a picture of him, to be honest with you. But I just think he would be fantastic. But that's always going to be, you know, part of your life. You've done big blockbusters, but, you know, you've got 5 movies coming out, one after the other, over the next sort of course of the year. And it's kind of, if you like, smaller films, but I would imagine that we're better to do in some ways. Yeah.
I just enjoy that kind of way of working. I like being, you know, I come from a theatre background where you know everyone's name on set and it's a real collaboration, and I sort of got a little bit lost doing the bigger ones because I just like collaborating and I like being part of it.
And so fast as well, you know, quick, and all getting together rather than... Because I would imagine these blockbusters, you sit in your trailer for ages.
You do.
And you're isolated.
You're not doing any work, you're just sitting there.
And no wonder people knit and things.
Yeah, you learn to knit, to sew, to learn other languages.
Just anything, you know, to pass the time, which sounds incredibly silly. But you've got all of these movies are coming out, which is great. Rabbits have been a big part of your life, I believe, because Watership Down. We're doing a Watership Down?
We are. We're doing a remake of Watership Down, which will be ready for next Christmas, and it looks fantastic. It's got an incredible cast.
Beautiful.
Very exciting.
That'll be good. I can imagine you's a wee rabbit.
I am a little wee rabbit. It's just sweet. Clover.
Clover, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And right now, life is divided between France and here?
Yeah, I've been working a lot over there, so I sort of, you know, split my time. But I've been here a lot recently. But I do miss it. I love Paris.
Oh, it's a beautiful city. But how's your French? Are you getting there?
Yeah, I speak French now.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah,
No, because but I just think we're so bad in Britain at languages. We're really terrible, and we
don't have to. You know, everywhere you go, most people speak English, and so, you know, for me, learning French was hard, but I'm really pleased I did because it sort of opened up my life a lot, and work-wise, and just in general, it's always good to learn another language.
But I guess on sets, because now you know you work all over the world. I mean, you work Eastern Europe, Canada, all of these different places, you know, different parts of the UK. Everybody. I suppose it's the language, English is the language on set, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Although not on the couple of French films I've made. They've been adamant that they speak French, which is so good for me because obviously it helps me.
Do you know what I like about you? You're normal. You're really normal. Do you know what I mean? And you're a normal size, you know, like, because I must admit, I've had Hollywood actresses in here. I'll be honest with you, Gemma, they're tiny.
I know.
But they look OK on screen, I guess, because everybody else is tiny and the men are really tiny. But you look normal.
That's because I am normal.
But does anybody ever say to you, I'm sorry, you know, like when you're doing all these big movies, you have to lose weight? Has anybody ever said that to you?
They wouldn't do it anymore.
Would they not?
I wouldn't work on those movies.
Good.
I'd run a mile.
But the thing is...
I would do it if it was necessary for a part.
For sure, if you were playing somebody
but not just for
the sake of it, you're absolutely right. But it's only because it will only change if people let you speak up. That's the only way it's ever going to change, isn't it? And we need more women. I mean, because I would imagine you're interested in production, direction, all of that.
Right.
Is that the way you'd like to go?
Yeah, I'm actually just about to start shooting a film that I'm producing, and I'd like to direct one day. I have to find the right script, but yeah, that way you kind of are in control a little bit more, and you have more of a say.
Sure.
Be more creative.
No,
I love it. I'm really enjoying the producing side.
I think it's great, and like I say, it is the only way it's going to change. There's no point in just gurning about it and just saying this is not fair. You actually have to do something about it, and it's only going to be for people like yourself. I would imagine Glenn Close is the same.
Oh, Glenn's fantastic. She produced her film Albert Nobbs, which she was nominated for an Oscar for.
That was a very good film.
She's always got things on the go. She's a clever lady.
That's the only way it will change. Well, look, the movie, don't be put off by the fact that I had a nightmare about the film. It's actually a good thing, and it's out on Friday, and it's quite a remarkable film. Thank you for coming in. It's so good to see you.
Thank you, Lorraine.
It really
Thanks
is.
for having me.
It's a delight. Thank you very much. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.